Hey guys, so like I said, I was going to be doing a makeup look that I'm a really big fan of. I never done the whole monochromatic looks, but I'm very into like the neutral blush. I would say like kind of like a muted mauve color, I guess you can say. It's not mauve, but along those lines. My hair, I did curl it the day before and I slept on it. I'm not going to do a tutorial, but I will show you how I get the curls in my hair. Quickly, I primed my face, I already washed it, and to prime it, I used the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, which I should have a review up next week of the entire Glossier line, if you guys were interested in that. For base, I'm going to use the Kate Somerville CC Cream, and this is in the shade 04 Medium. I spoke about this in my favorites video. I told you guys that I've been using the Vita Liberata Gradual Tanner, and this is a bit dark, so I find that I use less base product when using that what is it? The Gradual Tan, which is so good. And it's actually been keeping my face pretty hydrated as well. And I just concentrated on the center of my face because that's where I have the most discoloration. And the lighting is in and out. Of course, I've said it numerous times, I use the natural daylight. I'm sitting in front of a window. Okay, my base is even out now. I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I'm just gonna use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this is a medium neutral. I'm just gonna take this underneath my eyes, and I'm gonna use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger, and I'm gonna use that on healing blemishes. Just gonna take a little bit around my nose. Now underneath the eye, I'm gonna take the Real Techniques, this is their setting brush, and just quickly buff that in. Wow, in the camera, my circles are freaking dark. Jeez Louise. I need to start going to bed. Just gonna go in with the Beauty Blender again and blend all that concealer in. Now the base is pretty much done. I'm just gonna let that all sink in and move on to eyes. And I'm going to grab the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow base because I have super oily eyelids. Now I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette and take the shade right here, this pinkier one called Walk of Shame, and a MAC 239 brush. Tap off the excess and just pack that on the lid. Now I'm going to take a MAC 217, and I'm gonna go to my MAC palette, and I'm gonna use the shade right here in the corner. It's called Quarry, and it's just this matte, again, mauve-y, muted tone. And I'm gonna take it into the crease and just blend it. Now I'm gonna take a MAC 224 and a little bit of this shade right here, and I can't remember which one it is. It's just a matte cream shade. And I'm just gonna make sure everything is nice and blended. Now I'm gonna take my 239 again and go back into Quarry, which is that matte dusky shade, and apply some on the bottom lash line, just a little bit. This is where it gets tricky because I have liquid eyeliners. So this is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen, and I'm gonna take this mirror and hold it up real close, so I apologize if I start making funny faces. I'm just gonna start with drawing. See, I can't talk and do this. just pretty much where I want the wing. So there it goes. I usually do a little flick. Then I'll go back on the pen and drag that back towards the eye. And then fill in this gap right here. Okay, so I got them somewhat even, and I also curled my lashes. So I'm gonna go in with, let's see, I'm gonna take the Illamasqua, what is it called? Their medium pencil in the color Hex, and it's just a flesh tone nude. You can also, if you don't, a more affordable one is the Rimmel Scandaleyes Coal and Nude. That one's a really good one too, but I do like this one because it's more, it's very similar to my skin tone, which is a little bit more tan, whereas the Rimmel one is very stark, very noticeable. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on my waterline. I'm gonna grab the Anastasia Brow Wiz and fill my brows in a little bit because I can't really see. It looks funny to me because my eyebrows aren't filled. Gonna go on the bottom and just draw that line that I always draw and brush it out. And the same on this side. And brush that out. Okay, eyes are somewhat done. I still need to apply my mascara, but I'll do that at the end. I'm going to powder my face to take away a little bit of the shine, and I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish, or Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and just powder the center of my face pretty much. Powdered the skin. I'm going to go in with my Tom Ford bronzer in Terra with a Raymour's Kabuki brush and just swirl that in and start right by the ear and just lightly buff that in and use it as a contour. So I usually start back here by my ear and bring it down just because I find some people start their contour like here and all this is pale, so it just doesn't look cohesive. And bring a little bit on the high points of my face. Then I'm gonna take Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush, which is again that muted kind of color, and take it on a blush brush and lightly apply it to my cheeks. If I put too much on, it's a little too red for this look. So just gonna take a little bit on my cheeks and just push that in. Now, I know this seems a little weird because it's an eyeshadow. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Corey and dip my brush into it and only apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Not too much. If you can see on the brush, you can barely see it on the brush, but now for lips. I did prime with the Glossier Balm.com. I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Strip Down, not too much, and I'm not going to do this perfectly. I'm just going to messily line my lips. Now, the color that I chose today is the Maybelline lipstick in Cinnamon. Now, to add some of that pink back into it, I'm going to take the Dior Addict Extreme lipstick in Incognito, and it just looks like this, and it has a lot of pinky undertones, so I'm just gonna lightly dab it on the lips. Now I'm going to take a little bit of highlighter while my curling iron is getting hot, and I'm going to use the Wander Beauty On The Glow blush stick. And on one side, this is a new release product, and I will be doing a review on this, so I won't talk about it too much. But on one side you have, it's kind of like the NARS Multiples. It's just a cool toned pink. Now on the other side, you have the highlighter, which is called Nude Glow, and it's this rose gold. It's such a beautiful natural shade, and it isn't sticky or like very chunky glitter. Some cream highlighters I find can be really too just unnatural looking, and this is the complete opposite. But I'm gonna take it on my ring finger and just apply a bit here on the high points at the top of the cheekbones. But oh, look at that. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and I will link below as to where you can purchase it if you'd like. But perfect for everyday travel, just to chuck in your bag. Perfect for like a pick-me-up, but absolutely love it. Love, 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 love. The highlight. It's like bam, in your face. This is what I usually do. Take a piece probably about this much, and you can see it already has a wave to it because I curled my hair last night. But I'm gonna take the curler, and I've tried the, what is it, the clipless wands, and I don't know if it's because the one that I used was like, it was a tapered barrel, but I could not work it for the life of me. Like, these are so much easier, and this is just, I don't even know, my friend gave this to me, and I've just had it, and I couldn't even tell you the size, maybe like 1/2 inch, but it says Helen of Troy. I don't know, it works. So I'm just gonna grab it on this side and pull it through. Not all the way, I'm gonna leave this little excess piece out because I like that really harsh point at the tip of the curl. I like a more loose, like these are a little bit too loose, but I only leave it for a couple of seconds and then take it out. And as you can see, if I brush it out with my fingers, I'll see I left it in too long because I was talking too much. But if you can see the tip of the curl, probably not. It's just straightened. Usually I'll take a straightener to it. Okay, so that's it. I'll run a little bit of the Orbe dry texturizing spray in it, kind of scrunch it up and make it look a little messy. And that's the finished look, including the makeup, of course. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and it was somewhat insightful to my horrible hair tutorial. I will do a further like in-depth one if you want to see me from like start to finish and the products that I use, because I did add something different other than the Orbe dry texturizing spray. It's kind of like a, what do you call those? A dry oil, and it's really, really nice. I really like that stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.